What's up, guys? David, aka That Beard Guy, Kansas City here. Want to do a quick video. I've been getting a lot of questions about the way I line up my cheek lines, and for people that keep them clean, I don't do the natural style. I'm more of a, I like the division, I like the no hair into my beard and the nice clean cut lines. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I get that done. Just the way I do it doesn't mean it's right or wrong. First things first, I want to look at the tools of the trade that we're going to use for this one. This is my shaving brush that I'm going to use. I got it over at ClassicShave.com. It is synthetic, but I think it works great. Shave soap I'm going to be using is by Sphinx. The scent that I'm using today is Ecstasy. This is a 4-ounce tub that I will link down below. If you guys have used Sphinx before, you know how his scents are. It's the same way with the shave soap. The star of the show, of course, is this bad boy right here. This is from Grim Blades, also available at ClassicShave.com. I've used quite a few straight razors. This is just the one I prefer to use. Again, it's all preference. I've tried safety razors, I've tried other razors. This is my go-to. Like anything else, in my opinion, when it comes to your face, the first thing you want to do is make sure you're using hot water when you're shaving. Make sure your face is clean. Make sure you're not getting any kind of microbes or whatever it may be in your pores, because you are going to be opening up your pores, shaving, and anything that's on there is going to get down in your skin. So make sure, can't say it enough, wash your face. After you wash your face, what I do is I put a little bit of hot water on my brush, a little bit of hot water in my shave soap, and then go to work from there. I just like to take my shave soap, my brush, move it around in there, build a nice strong lather, and I'm ready to go. I can really get the lather going I want on my face. Now that I've washed my face, I've got everything ready to go. First step, lather, right? Pretty easy. I move one side at a time, just because when you're using a shave soap, what I've noticed is a lot of the time, if you do both sides at once and you're not fast enough, one side will dry up and you have to pretty much re-lather all over again. So why not just do it the first time? You want to get a nice thick lather on there. I'm going to show you guys how I lined it out anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you can see through the shave soap or not. Done, right? This next trick that I learned was actually from a career barber, and I had the problem where I'll go in line and I won't like it, so I'll go in line again and I won't like it. Next thing you know, this much of my beard is gone. The trick, I have this nice comb here, right? This is literally a $2 Sally's Beauty Supply comb, but the length is what's important. I will take this and I will lay this end on the top of my ear, line up where I want to be, which for me is right about the corner of my mouth, and rock it in just like that. And as you guys can see, my line is there. Next comes the fun part, of course, which is putting a straight razor on your face. First thing you want to do, make sure you're not using a dull blade. Make sure you keep your blade clean, all the same stuff. Remember, you're putting it on your face. Always, always use hot water when you're shaving with a straight razor. And I can't stress this enough, guys, be careful. First couple times I shaved with a straight razor, it was bad. It was some Sweeney Todd type stuff, and you guys don't want to do that. This is a very sharp object. So I prefer this method. You have a nice piece here that's curved up. The tang, I guess you would call it, is curved up to fit your finger that way for a reason. On the other side of my face, it'll be a little bit of a different story, but on this one, on this side, that's definitely how I roll. So I start at the top. I use the bottom of this line, not the top, the bottom. Remember, that's where you lined your comb up, so that's the line you want to get. Make sure you stretch your skin one of two ways. You can go up this way or down this way. If you go down this way, it's going to bow your line. So I like to come up from the top, 30-degree angle on your straight razor, and just go straight at it, guys. With a straight razor, the trick really is a steady hand. The last thing you want to do is be super shaky and trying to shave with a straight razor. Talking's also difficult. Boom. And there we are, right? The hard parts obviously come with lining your the side of your head here, depending on how you do it. I prefer a thinner line on the side and then thickened into my beard, so kind of an arch, which does take a little bit of getting used to. If you can't do it with a straight razor, don't try. I say practice makes perfect, but not at the length of cutting your face. So it's up to you. One side done. If you're gonna trim your mustache, or if you're going to line your mustache, I don't. I let it go, and if I'm gonna get into it, I get into it with my Brio, but honestly, it's all preference, guys. So let's get this other side rolled. You guys can probably see a little bit better on this side. So corner of my mouth, it's about where I like to go. Right, line my comb up, set it to my ear like I said, and rock straight down, and there's that line. Depending on which left-handed or right-handed, obviously one side's gonna be a bit more challenging than the other, so you're gonna have to find your own style. I can show you guys what works for me. I still prefer to use this method. It's very easy for me to control, so I can handle it either way. Helpful hints on a straight razor, right? I read a really good article about how to care for a straight razor. The last thing you want to do is get rust on your blade, because that's a big deal breaker. Always make sure you rinse your blade off, towel dry it. If you have some clipper oil, make sure you throw some clipper oil on there. Keep it in some kind of protective bag. I keep mine in something just like this. That way, if you keep it in the bathroom like I do, it keeps all that moisture off of it and stops your blade from rusting. When it comes to shaving your face, I don't know how many different ways I can say it, but cleanliness is a great thing to have, right? You don't want anything old left over, so make sure you get your brush all taken care of. So all rinsed off, all ready to go. To get a quick peek at the line here, as you guys can see, straight razor shaving will give you that nice, clean look. If you guys are going for the natural look, go for it. I can't rock it that way, so this is just what I do, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bells, all that good stuff. Click the picture that's down at the bottom, that's just my logo. That'll take you to the subscription thing. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. And as always, guys, leave a comment. I love to hear from you guys. So until the next video, be awesome to each other.